What is up, y'all? It's your boy LazyMan1013 here, bringing you a review about the Medium. I played this game about 2 weeks ago. Uh, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I got it on the Game Pass. Pretty decent. Uh, Medium. Medium is a psychological horror game made by the Bloober team. It like I said, it's on PC. So that means it's on Xbox as well. It's also on PlayStation 5, I believe 4. It's not too bad. I see that it's retailing for on Steam for about $40 right now. It's on sale. At this moment of recording, it's not like you're playing a character who is on the character's name is Miriam. Marianne, not Miriam. Why do I keep saying Miriam? It's Marianne, and she is a medium. If you don't know what a medium is, it's a person who communes with the dead and relays messages to, reality, our reality, in a sense. So that's what she does. She also works in a morgue. So this is how the story. I'm just gonna give you the first few minutes or probably the first hour of gameplay without any. After that is just spoilers. After that point, for the first hour, you're starting off in the morgue because her father recently passed. Her stepfather or her adoptive father passed. So you're getting used to your powers. That's where you first get your insight. You're like, all right, cool. How do I, you don't know how the character plays. They say, all right, cool. You have insight, so you can see certain things that other people can't see. You might have some echoes, but that's later on. Let's say 30 minutes in, maybe 10. There's a cat. There's also a cat there. You feed the cat before you go. Then you're looking for a bow tie. I'm going all over the place. This review sucks. But anyway, you're playing as Marianne. You're learning how the character plays. You got your powers of insight, empowered to commune to the dead because her father comes back into the room. Because I guess that's where he has his strong presence. That's where he spends most of his time in the morgue, because they work at a morgue, where the funeral services be held, and that was his office. Marianne was torn up because she had to send her father away, or her adopted father, and after that, she got a phone call saying, "Yo, I know who you are." Shorty said, "Who is this?" Do it on a song like, "Meet me and Nirvana," or Nirvana, whatever, some abandoned hotel. Shorty said, and you already know where I'm going with this. After that, you start see, like I said, with the power of insight, you could go up to certain objects, and if they have like a strong emotion or connection, left behind by the person who used it, they leave behind echoes, and those echoes give you more insight on the world. And I totally love that concept of, oh yeah, word. In my head, I'm thinking like, yo, if I smash my keyboard, right, and Marianne found it, and she found an echo on it, all she's gonna hear is, "Yo, this game sucks." I should have won that. Like, that's all she's gonna hear. Like, if anything breaks. Of course, I'm not gonna break my keyboard though. But hey, tap my keys too hard or something. But other than that, it tells a great story through there with insight. You're finding photos, you're finding pictures, letters. I don't read them, but you're finding a lot of world building stuff. That's a pro right there. A lot of concepts. A lot of people don't do world building really well, so you could do that. About after an hour into the game, after learning your powers of insight, your powers to absorb strong emotional connections in the spirit world, and detaching your spiritual self from your physical self, for a short period of time, you meet the enemy about like I said, like after an hour into the game, maybe less, depending on how fast you want to progress the story, instead of looking for items and world. And I just want to play the game. Ooh, I'm a gamer. Um, you just you meet the enemy. The enemy is a spoiler. Anyway, so with the enemy, it that's when it gets scary because you're now in the spirit world and you can't do much because it's not real to your physical self. Um, and you can't do anything because, like I said, most of your powers come from not from you. It comes from strong emotional connections, which, like, you're the medium though. Like, I'm the medium. Like, I don't get it, but that's how they build their game. Bloober team built their game. Again, it's an interesting concept. Instead of you having the powers, you have to get powers from other objects that you touch, and solve it from there. The puzzles were great. Not gonna lie. The last puzzle on the last part, I'm not gonna spoil it too much. That's when the puzzles, like, your brain is like, yo, this is crazy. Like, you get to observe how their development team was like, yo, how do I make an awesome concept? All I gotta say is the dollhouse with the mirror, mwah. Like, I love that part. I'm not gonna lie, I love that part. Also, give me 1 second. I was saying, I love that last puzzle scene. A few cons were like the camera during when you see the enemy, and during that whole cutscene or that quick time event, it just fucks you over. I'm not gonna lie, especially the first time you see him and you're running in that hallway. It just messes me up. I died like 3 times. And I was almost getting frustrated. I was be like, yo, fuck this game. Fuck it. I'm trying to dip. I'm trying to be out. But overall, like, without the quick time event with the camera, you're Gucci. Like, you can control it. You rotate it as much as you want. There's the combat. Again, it's stealth. Instead of like, oh yeah, we throwing dukes. I got powers. I'm the medium. Like, again, I'm the medium. Nah, it's nothing like that. It's more like, yo, I'm running and hiding from you, and it doesn't make sense to me. But you know, she is a young woman who's fighting some unnatural, supernatural thing. So you don't know what it is. It could be Superman. It could be Batman. That's not natural. It's not human. That's fiction. Anyway, also, major spoiler here. There might be something coming in soon. Part two. And that's why I'm like, yo, I can't wait for part 2. I want to know more about the story. I'm very interested in it. Overall, it's on a scale of 1 to 10. It's definitely a solid 7. It could do. I'll give it a 7.5. Because it's not bad, or it's not average, and it's not top tier. Like, oh my god, you have to play it. Like, no, it's somewhere in the middle. That's where I believe that's where its strength is at. However, it's super short. Like, since I had work, I have a life outside of this. It's super short. You do what you gotta do, and what am I talking about? It's like I said, I have a lifestyle outside of this. So I play whenever I had my off days. And it took me about a week and a half, 2 weeks to beat this. Like, if you played it consistently, you beat it in a couple days. But I wouldn't recommend playing it in one sitting. I'll say space it out, because, you know, you're not Postal God over here. Overall, but like I said, 7 out of 10, 7.5. Actually, yeah, I'll give it 7.5, almost 8. Yeah. World building was great. Storytelling. I didn't like the stealth. I don't really like stealth. I like going guns blazing in the blaze of glory. World building. Interesting concept with the medium. The powers. it was subpar. Sometimes, at most part, you were just like running around looking for stuff to progress. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like, you're just there for the story. I'm not gonna lie. If you were there for the story, 8 out of 10. If you're there for the gameplay, definitely a 6.5, 7. Yeah, it's not too far apart. Like the gameplay wise, nah. Storytelling was really good. I can't get enough of that. I'm not gonna lie. If you tell me a good story, I will listen to you. Not like this though, because I'm not telling a good story. But yeah, remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Closing thoughts is just, yo, get it on Game Pass, bro. It's what, $12? You get all these games, but you don't get to keep them. So I say try it out on Game Pass. If you don't like it, you got other games on there. I'm not sponsored by Microsoft or Xbox. So, if you are listening to this, Microsoft or Xbox, yeah, just give your boy a check. Give your boy a check. Small portion. Help brother out. Move out this place. But overall, yeah, it's not a bad game. Overall score is 7.5. Individual scores of gameplay 6.5. Storytelling 7.5. So, thanks for watching. Just try out the game. Try out the medium, guys. Get yourself